Tell us about the recovery, and I guess firstly, did you think that you would make it back to this stage? Because it was quite a serious injury, wasn't it?
No, I always kind of thought I was. I mean, I think we never got a great report back after the initial scan, but it was it never felt as bad as what we found out. Like, we never thought we were going to get that kind of result back on the scan, so we were always quite positive that it wasn't going to be as long and as bad as what was reported.
I mean, in terms of the injuries you've had over your career, was it as bad as you've ever had, or?
Probably, yeah, probably. I mean, again, it was definitely the worst kind of muscular injury. I mean, it was, I said, I mean, it felt different at the time when it happened, so I knew there was a wee bit more, it was a wee bit more serious than what previous ones had been, but it was about just kind of staying positive. I said pretty much for the next couple of days after it, there was decent strength, decent movement. Big Stevie was quite happy with how it was looking, so yeah, always just been looking to get back. I mean, that's been a couple of weeks back training now as well, so it's been good to get back in with the lads.
So you feel 100% ready to go then?
Well, ready
to start a game, or?
Ready for selection. Yeah, it's obviously it's going to take a little bit of time to get that match fitness, sharpness back up, but still got plenty of games and a lot of football we've played before the end of the season.
How do you find the recovery at this stage in your career?
Frustrating. It's hard when you're kind of sitting on the sidelines at any point, to be honest with you. I mean, again, I've always been pretty positive any time I've picked injuries up that I'd always kind of make a decent recovery. This was no different. Like I said, we've got a good team here. Stevie, Al, Big David and Masur, the Doc, they're all good people. They know me well enough as well. They know what our body is, how they can push me, how they need to kind of put the reins on me as well. So I was always quite positive we'd get back pretty soon.
And you're clearly somebody that's always been very fit and looked after yourself. How important is that when you get an injury like that at this stage?
You know, again, it can play its part, but I think it's also the mental side as well. As long as you're quite positive in the fact that you're going to make that recovery quickly, then like I said, I think the physios had to put the reins on me more than actually kind of try and push me on. So it's like I say, I feel great now. It's been a good couple of weeks training, great to get back in with the lads and hopefully start contributing to the cause again.
What have you made of how they've been playing while you've been away? A bit of consistency apart from the Hibs game obviously over the past few weeks?
Well, if we come back off the break with 3 good results, then obviously it was a disappointing result against Hibs. So, but again, this is kind of how we've went. But we're definitely making progress. There's no doubt about it. But we need to just find that last week in a important detail is that level of consistency. Again, it's something we've talked about pretty much since we've been promoted 20 months ago, that we want to find a level of consistency that's going to allow us to hopefully have a successful season. We've not quite been able to find that yet, but working very, very hard on it.
And then you guys that have come in, the likes of Jason and Jamie, guys you'll obviously know anyway, how have you found they've settled in, a bit of added competition?
Yeah, they've settled in pretty well. The lads, Gossy coming in, obviously Russell again, know him really well. Greg obviously has joined as well, so it's there is a lot bigger, healthier squad looking than what we've had in recent weeks. Other people come back to fit. The big skipper's no far away now as well. I think he'll be pretty close to come back. Graham obviously be a real welcome addition back to the squad as well. Bruno started back training as well, so it's the squad's looking a lot healthier than what it did maybe a month ago.
How do you enjoy playing at places like Somerset Park?
To be honest, I think for me, I can only talk for myself. It's a game of football. For me, it's a game you need to go and win. If you want to win the cup, you're going to have to go to places like this, whoever you're drawn against, and go and put in a performance and get the result to get into the next round. So for me, I'm just looking forward to getting back and hopefully getting involved in a game.
Old-fashioned stadium, of course. Does that lend to the kind of cup tie atmosphere?
Listen, again, these games are always tough. Even if you look at the Fraserburgh game last week, until we got that second goal, I mean, it was a hard-fought game. I'm sure Sunday will be no different. They'll be right up for it. They're in a good bit of form as well themselves, so it's important that we approach it properly and go and put in a professional performance.
You find the cup competitions and the Scottish Cup becomes more important to you as the years go on?
For us as a club and a team, we want to win this cup. It's been a long time since we lifted a major trophy, so this gives us that opportunity to go and put that right.
Is that Hibs final, is that still ranked?
Still eats away at us, yeah, anybody who's involved in it, of course.
Can I ask your wisdom in terms of what you make of the situation with Scotland at the moment? Obviously Gordon left and they're taking their time in getting his replacement. appears that Walter Smith has ruled himself out, and you know Gordon, you know Walter very, very well. What do you make of the whole process of pushing the national team forward and how it's being handled at the moment?
Well, I think it was pretty clear who the first choice was going to be at the time, and I don't know. I can't comment on exactly what was going on, but it looked like there was a decision to be made to allow it to run its course. We never got that one over the line, but I still thought, again, I know I've seen Walter's kind of ruled himself out, which is really disappointing for the nation, to be honest, because I think it would have been a great appointment. But there is still people in there. There's still people. I know Neil Lennon's been mentioned. Whether there's any truth in that, I know he's doing a fantastic job at Hibs at the moment. Got a young, hungry team that are playing some very good stuff. I know my big mate, ex-international colleague Gary Caldwell's threw himself in it, and in my opinion, he's had a bit of a raw deal in management so far. Speak to him a lot, probably every other week. He's definitely got the passion for the job, that's for sure. I feel he's speaking to him, his ideas are very, very good as well. So I still think there's people there. Alex McLeish, again, he's been over the course and distance. If he needs somebody to kind of steady the ship, there's still good candidates in there. It's just important that I'm sure we'll be going through the process and trying to get around everybody and see who the best option is, but I still think there is some good options out there.
From a player's point of view, at international level, is a manager with experience more valuable than someone maybe who's just starting out? Because obviously Ryan Giggs has just got the Wales job. He's never coached.
Well, if you look at that's what I'm saying. If you look at Wales in particular, they've kind of went down that road quite a few times. I think with relatively inexperienced managers, not necessarily players and careers, but in terms of being a manager or a coach, they've appointed a few over the last 3 or 4 or 5 appointments that maybe have got little experience. England as well. I mean Gareth Southgate had the experience of working with the FA for probably a number of years and also managing Middlesbrough, but it's not the experience you would maybe previous appointments have had. If you look at guys that have had the Scotland job before, again, if you just look at Alex and Walter, guys that are vastly experienced in Scottish football, have managed at club level, high levels, club level as well. So there's arguments for both sides. For me, you just need to make sure you get the right appointment with the right ideas that are going to be able to take the nation forward and again get the goal of qualifying for a major final. So thankfully I'm not involved in that decision making process, and we just have to keep our fingers crossed as fans that we can get that right.
Going back to Rangers, we touched on the new guys that have come in. A lot of them are only here until the summer. What do you think this current squad can achieve in the next few months?
Well, again, the goals are to finish the league season as strongly as we possibly can. We've got 12 games left. Every game, obviously, you'll be going into it wanting to win. Progress as well, which is where we're always looking at what we'd achieved last season was a poor season by this club standards, so there needs to be improvement on that. Definitely you need to finish in at least second position and be a better points tally than what we had last season, because it wasn't good enough obviously to get second last year. So that in the league would be the goal, and being in the last 16 of the Scottish Cup, I'm sure everybody's looking at it. You want to progress as far as you can, and to aim for anything less than winning the cup at this club would be unacceptable. So we want to finish the season on a high in the league. Like I said, we're finishing as high as we can. Second has got to be the bare minimum for us, and if we can win the cup, it would be looked upon as a successful season that's definitely shown progress over the course of it.